It's not a story I tell often, not because I'm embarrassed or ashamed by it. I think like any teenager, there's things I'm embarrassed and ashamed of. But some years ago, in my teens, I spent some time myself living on the streets. And it is the people who work for programs like Carnegie Outreach who will come back day after day, no matter how surly, no matter how screwed up, no matter how just desperately flailing you are in your life, and say, I see you and you matter enough to me to come back here day after day and do this outreach.
The Carnegie Outreach team about 10 years ago began to do homelessness services work in partnership with the City of Vancouver and with BC Housing.
We're one of a number of agencies that work with homeless folks. We certainly see the most volume of people, and we certainly see many of the more difficult folks to deal with.
So we go out 5 days a week in pairs, either on foot or on bicycle. We engage people sleeping outside by offering them services like getting on income assistance, working on their identification, but the whole purpose of it is to try to get people indoors.
Underlying every person's homelessness is poverty. I mean, people on income assistance get $375 a month for the shelter portion of their income assistance, and we all know how far that will go in Vancouver to rent. And we're losing the SRO rooms even. They're the single room occupancy hotels. They're the cheapest and last resort before homelessness. And we're losing them to higher rents. You pay $550 a month now for one single room with no washroom. Even people with those big vulnerabilities in addictions, head injury, trauma, all the reasons that we find people falling into chronic street homelessness, those could be overcome with enough income and enough housing supports.
I was homeless on the streets here in Vancouver, downtown east side, down on Hastings, and I was waking up one morning and I seen this familiar face that I seen, and it was very beautiful to see that smile. Like, I've been working with Carnegie Outreach, and these guys helped me out with everything. Like, they found me a place, and they do the best they can whenever they can, and I'm very glad and thankful to have met a crew like this.
Homeless outreach programs in the city and province-wide, the shelter system in the city and Lower Mainland, we're part of that.
The reality is, for me, and I think for many of the people that I see who find a pathway out of poverty, off the streets, out of drug addiction, for them what that pathway is literally hundreds of people who they come across. And that might be somebody you panhandle off of, it might be somebody who says a kind word to you, who makes eye contact with you, who says, I see you, you matter enough to me to say hello to this morning.